So we are explaining to him how it's going to work. You can come in and start playing with transactions. We need to have the owner see how the register works. Okay? Let's just do some transactions. You are playing. You are adding products if you want to scan here, and we're pretending that we're selling a product, and we're entering it because the new screen will pop up. I don't know if I have anything that is new, but we're going to do some transactions. We're going to say, okay, you just added this product at 175. You want to sell 3 of them. You can either come here, double tap the item, and up your count, and the system calculates it for you. And another way of doing it is saying, if you see your customer come in with 3 of these guys, okay, he's got 3 in his hands, and then scan the product only once. So this is where you begin to show the customer that the system is friendly, that it can make his life easier. Okay, you made a mistake, you want to delete something, you simply double tap it, and you can remove an item. You can override the price, you can change the price. If you're the owner, you can do whatever you want with your machine. And you can give permission to your employees to do this or not. Okay? So here you want to override the price. What do you want to do, Mr. Owner? Let them get comfortable with the system. Okay, I want to remove the item. Okay, so let's remove the item. Now we have this. But you realize that you made a mistake. So the price is not $175, it should be $2 per. Okay? So, and you quickly catch this before the consumer sees it. So you just simply go there, override price, change it to $2, make this change permanent, override price, and look, beautifully, it changes immediately for you. So the system is very, very friendly for you. We're going to show you, you can enter items manually too. You can say, I'm selling $2 produce. That's fine. So you can do a mix of manual input. We suggest that you scan as much as you can because this is the smartest and easiest way for you to work with the system. Once you've created all your products in the price book, you want to know what you're selling. Okay, so you want to know, the more specific you are in terms of scanning, the cleaner the statistics will be for you that we can send you every night so that you know if you're selling more Snapple than Gatorade or more Pepsi than Coke. Okay, so this is important for you. The scanning is important because of that. And it also makes the process move faster. So you teach them about the key, you teach them about the payment types. Many clients will say, what happens if I get a $50 bill? Well, if you get a $50 bill, you simply type $50, okay, and you say cash. And the system will take that, and the same thing works for $100. Somebody comes in and buys 9 Red Bulls for him and his friends, and he gives you $100. You take $100 and you say, okay, cash. So now the system knows that you have to give him 73. So very, very easy. You have payment types, EBT, cash, and credit. And credit and debit is behind this key. You can do partial payments. Somebody can come in and want to pay part EBT and then part cash and part credit. You do, whenever there is a partial payment, you do the same. Let's say that somebody buys 10 of these Red Bulls and he wants to pay $10 with credit. So you simply take and give the amount and say he wants to pay with credit and the rest he wants to pay in cash. So now the transaction is fully settled, partially. So the more that you're showing the customer this, he's getting comfortable and he's going to start asking questions. And how do I do this? And you can ask them, you have any questions? Fine. Then now let me show you, okay, when you enter manually, you have to know what it is that you're selling. Is it general food? Is it frozen? Is it drinks? What is it? If you like to do manual things, you're going to have to do 2 actions. The actual entry of the price and then the selection of the department. And that is why we think that scanning is easier. All right? Because it does it all in one shot, it's done. The clients that do lottery generally, they will also do scratch off. And those clients are going to want to separate the sales and the payouts of lottery from the sales and the payouts of scratch off. That's very normal. So we would see, okay, you already have a scratch off department, that's wonderful. And he's gonna say, yeah, but how do I pay a scratch off? Okay, let me show you. Behind the other key, you now have a scratch off option. So if somebody comes in and has a winning ticket, we clear up from here, has a winning ticket of $2 and it's a scratch off, you tap other and you say scratch off. And the system will make it a minus to your cash and it will show it as scratch off. So go ahead and do it. Now we're going to cover these buttons down here. You can open up the register, Mr. Owner, without a sale, simply by tapping this button. It opens up your cash drawer. You can do a vendor payout. Let's say that the baker comes in and gives you bread and you have to pay him something. So you always have to have the invoice in front of you because you have to pay the baker $2. You say $2 and you say vendor payout. And you can create a vendor on the spot from the register, or you can go to whatever vendors you have already created. Here, I already have my Panadería La Mejor, which is my baker. So I select it and I can put French baguettes, I can put whatever here and make payout. When we make a payout, the printer is going to print out the receipt for the payout, and then you are going to, as a cashier, account for the fact that you don't have the $2 that you paid Panadería La Mejor, and it's in here, but the POS is tracking everything, Mr. Owner. Everything that is being done here is being not only tracked in terms of a little printout, but it's being tracked later on in your reports, and you're going to be able to see everything that's happening. Okay? So, cash drop. Some retailers take extra cash out of the POS so that they're not exposed in the front of the store. Okay? So if you want to remove extra cash, let's say that you want to remove $20, okay? You do the same as you would with a vendor payout. Cash drop and goes into the safe. I want to take, I don't want to be exposed, so I take, again, it gives me a receipt because the cashier has to account for the fact that he doesn't have this $20. They're in the safe. Okay? Good. Now we go to receipts. Receipts is such a nice feature because the owner can reproduce any receipt for any of the transactions that he's done throughout the day, any day before, and he can, if somebody forgot the receipt or needs it for expenses and comes back and says, you know, this morning or at 3:30 I came in and I spent $38 with you, and I forgot, I need the receipt for my boss. No problem, I'll print it for you. You print the receipt, so the merchant now likes, because he can provide customer service to his clients. Somebody needs a receipt, fine. But this is also like an auditing thing for an owner of the business, because he can see what's happening in terms of activity in the store. So this is a very nice little function here, the receipts. The system is seamless, and you want to create a card for the owner of the store. Get his phone number and say, let me activate, if you don't have one, let me activate a card for you. And you will see how your customers can benefit from discounts very easily on the products that we have on promotion monthly. Okay? So let us for a minute, and you want to grab one of the products on promotion so you can show him how the promotion is going to flow through the POS. Let's see if this is activated. It is not activated. Okay? So simply a Virgin card will be posted here. It will give the retailer the ability to put in a cell phone number for their customer. Okay? And then it activates it. If it's a new account, they can give them $1 for free. And I always tell the merchants, don't say IDT is going to give them the money. Say you're going to give them $1 out of your own goodness so that they can try calling internationally. They can call their family on you for $1 because they can call Mexico for about 50 minutes. And it's free, and anytime that they need additional money, they just simply come back to you, they scan the card, and then we can sell them recharges. Let me see if this is activated. Oh, very nice. Okay. So this is an activated card. I strongly suggest we get the merchant, the owner, to give you their phone number. Create one card for him so he sees the process, and then once he has his card, he's gonna realize I can give this to all my customers, and whether they save money or not, but at least I don't have to ask them for their phone number when they come in to buy Pinless. Okay? So this is a customer. I'm gonna cancel this. This is a customer that is already activated. He comes in and says, I want to buy a Pinless recharge. Okay, do you have your discount card with you? I do, yes. This is the best way of that retailer not having to ask for the phone number. Less keying in, fewer issues of errors. Okay? He has $1, and the retailer can see right here the balance that this card holder has in his account, and he wants to buy a recharge. So what will it be? Will it be $2? Okay, $2. You touch the red key. It already knows the phone number from the card, okay, and you're going to recharge. Okay? And this card is now going to immediately, that's why I want the owner's phone number. Because when you give him from his own account, you want to give him money into his own account. When he gets $1, when he gets $2, he's going to get a text immediately, your account just received $2. And he sees what's going to happen with his consumers. He's getting it. He realizes, wow, this is great. All I have to do is activate the card, scan the card, and when he buys a recharge, the minute that I put it in here, he gets a text message. However, I don't want to give this card because I don't know who it is. I don't want to give him the $2. I'm going to cancel the transaction. And when I cancel the transaction, watch what's going to happen. It will say, this basket has a Pinless recharge item that will be reversed. Why? Because he's not paying me. He forgot his wallet. So I don't want to give him money that he hasn't paid me for in his Pinless account. So if I reverse this, if I take this out, that money that went into his account is going to be pulled out because he didn't pay me. Okay? That cancels the transaction in Boss Revolution. The transaction has to be completed with payment for it to sit permanently in the minutes of the recipient account. But essentially, you now realize what this card is for. This card does two things for that retailer. It allows him to offer discounts on certain products to his clients that don't cost them anything because we give them the money back through their Boss Revolution account. If the client forgets the card, there is a mechanism where the retailer can ask him for the phone number, he can key it in, and he can touch this key, the BR Club key. That's important to mention to them because sometimes they're going to run out of the red cards. And they'll say, oh my God, I don't have any card. What if the client comes in and he's got a phone number, he's a member, but I don't have the card? Just get his phone number, like at CVS, and touch this key. Watch what happens when I touch this key, the BR Club key. Immediately it populates my phone number with $32 that I have in my account, okay? So this and the card do the same thing. Obviously, it's easier to work with the card, but this is a plan B for the retailer should he have a customer that doesn't have, that forgot, that lost, or doesn't have his little card. So the register is the register for you guys. I mean, I would imagine that you understand the features of discounting a whole basket. Somebody's buying, oops. You see, this comes from my warning. Wow, you have a transaction of $600. Are you sure you want to add it? Oh no, I made a mistake. Okay, so I wanted $60. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sell $60 in meat and fish. And this lady, I want to give her a discount because she comes to my store every day, or today is her birthday, or whatever. I don't know, it's my business. I do what I want. Okay, I want to give her a discount on that, but she's also buying 3 Red Bulls. So I am going to ask the merchant, what would you like to do? Do you want to give this woman a discount on everything? Or do you want to give this woman a discount on the bigger item that she bought? Oh, I want to give her, well, what if I give her only a discount for the meat? Perfect. Then you double tap that item and you say, I want to give her either you want to give her a percentage or you want to give her an amount. I want to give her an amount because we work with amounts. I want to give her $3. Okay, then you simply tap this, convert the percent to an amount, you put in the $3 that you're discounting, and you say done. And now the basket reflects a discount only on one item. Okay? But if he wants to discount the whole basket, he can certainly do that. He would simply, she's buying $60 of meat and some beans, 6 cans of beans. You see? Ooh, my goodness. This is a BR Club promo. It shows that she's buying and she could save 60 cents because she's buying these black beans that she loves. So now she's happy. She's going to say, how do I do it? Okay, you don't have a discount card with us? Give me the phone number. I'm going to activate a card for you. The owner now knows how to activate a card because you activated a card for him. So he now knows, he's comfortable with the process. And he'll want to activate for his employees. He'll want to activate for his cousins. He'll want to activate for everybody because now he's getting comfortable with the machine. And he likes the concept that we gave him discount cards that don't cost him anything, that he can do discounts on some types of products that his customers buy all the time. He is beginning to get very happy with this stuff. Okay? So I'm going to say, okay, let's do the card. Let's pretend that this customer is coming in. And this would be perfect for a test. But you want to do it with his card. Okay? So let's pretend that you're paying for this. Okay? All of a sudden, automatically, just by scanning your card, Mr. Owner, you saved 60 cents. So instead of $70.20, you're now paying $69.60. Pretty neat, right? Okay, so the person is gonna pay you in cash. That's a cash transaction. I assure you, this customer, when you do this with his own card, pretending he's a consumer, he's gonna say, yeah, but who's gonna pay me the 60 cents? Oh, that's a very good question. Now I'm gonna take you to store statistics, which is where you come to at night to get your reports, or where your person comes to get their shift report. Okay? So in the store report, you're going to have BR Club promo. Already you have 60 cents there. We are going to aggregate every one of the discounts that belongs to our program, and at the end of the day, you will know that you did not collect from your clients $10. We owe you that money. And we're going to give it to you the following day in your Boss Revolution account, and you're going to be able to see this balance going up with the money that we give you back for the discounts that you gave your customers. We need to close the loop for the retailer so that he sees that the money that he loses today, in a sense, by the discount, comes back to him in his Boss Revolution pocket. If he has a problem understanding that, you don't want to get into deep explanations. That is a job for the salesperson to come in and clarify for the customer. And you can say, your salesperson will come in, and post-installation, you're going to get a visit from your salesperson, and you can ask them those questions. But so now you have shown him how the register works, how he can discount. You know that we can hold transactions. It's a mouthful. It's a lot of information here. Okay? You now have fast buttons, the in-store items. You can create popular items that do not have UPCs. And once you create a button, you can create a promotion. Let's say that you do empanadas, okay? And you sell the empanadas at $1.25. But you want to sell a lot of empanadas because the lady who brings you the empanadas also wants to promote hers. So now you can create a promotion that if you buy another, you save 50 cents. So for 2 empanadas, oh, I want another, why not? Fine, make it 2. And now automatically, because this is your promotion, this is not a BR promotion. And this is important because we want the retailer to understand that now your store has 2 sets of promotions. Ours and yours. Ours come out of our pocket, yours come out of your pocket, but you're creating expenses for your store.